What's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we talk about Chelsea. Is she gonna be great? I think yes. Is she gonna be mandatory to push one content? I don't think so. Is she gonna replace the heroes you have in your team if you have all the limited heroes in any content in the game? I don't think so. But probably she is gonna be strong if you are using a burn team. I'm curious to know her potential, so maybe, who knows, maybe this weekend I'm gonna try to summon. Because after all, if we have a look to the banner, Chelsea is a new one, Dez, I have him without any exclusive, Bofani, I don't have her, and Narc neither. So this is a good banner for me to obtain some heroes that I don't have on my account. Even if normally I want to save for limited heroes only. She is an attacker from the Doom Legend faction and with the red mark. She is a burner hero and she is gonna provide stuff to your heroes such as a deep burn to a kind of equivalent in fact. This is not a debuff you put on enemies, but with the ultimate this is gonna be a buff, a burn up to that you apply on your heroes. So if you accumulate that with an Endras or a Moloch, you are gonna have 50% more burn damage on enemies with the debuff, and maybe it's gonna be an extra 50% buff on your heroes. And she can also increase the attack by 40% of your team with the ultimate, so it might be cool. But that taken apart, she is probably gonna be a good damage dealer as well. She can apply a unique dot on enemies, Undying Flame. This is a debuff that she can apply up to 6 layers on the target, and it is considered as a dot debuff, so this is a unique dot. On the basic attack, she can target 3 different enemies, so that's an AoE attack. One enemy, the one you focus on, and then 2 random enemies, attack burn damage, and you have a chance to inflict a burn on the targets, and 1 layer of Undying Flame, her unique dot. If you have the exclusive level 2, instead, you are gonna target all enemies, attack burn damage, and a chance to inflict 1 burn and 1 Undying Flame on everyone if she has the exclusive 2, I think. And for every layer of Undying Flame on the enemies, she is gonna release more burn damage. And every time she's gonna use a skill, she is gonna pursue and attack a random enemy with the basic attack as well. On the first active skill, this is gonna be the equivalent of the one you have on both Edith first active skill and Gilliman first active skill as well. In fact, she's gonna land 5 stages of attack, and each stage of attack is gonna prioritize a different enemy. So if you have only one, you are gonna hit multiple times the one in front. If you have 3, 2 of them are gonna take 1 more hit. If there are multiple enemies, you are gonna have a chance to apply 1 layer of Undying Flame on everyone before dealing the 5 stage of attack. And you are gonna have some extra burn damage for every 1 layer of Undying Flame on the targets. And if you are using multiple burn heroes in your team, she is gonna release more damage on bosses. So for example, if you have a full burn team, 5 burner heroes, she's gonna release 300% more damage with that skill on bosses. So it might be really strong on a full burn team, right? But then it's gonna depend on the damage she's gonna release on the skill, the coefficients I mean. And finally, that skill ignores damage immunity effects and is considered as basic attack damage. If you are using her with a Ripple buff given by Seth or Villette, she's gonna have 40% more damage on the basic attack and so more damage on that skill as well. Then on the passive, there is something that I don't understand. This is not clear to me. When she survives, enemies with the Undying Flame debuff will take attack burn damage dealt by Chelsea. Does that mean that when they take their turn, they are gonna take the damage of that unique debuff? I don't know yet. And for every layer of Undying Flame they have, the damage are gonna be increased. And when one of your hero with a burn up deals detonation damage, you have a chance to inflict 1 layer of Undying Flame for 2 turns on the target. She is the only one who can apply burn up on your heroes. So for now, I don't know what to think about the hero. She looks pretty strong without exclusive, but then it's gonna depend on the attack coefficient she has on every skill. But at least with the ultimate, applying burn 2 and attack up 2 on all your heroes for 2 turns is pretty strong in a burn team. So maybe for the Weathering Coast it might be interesting to have a bit more damage. But if you have already the 16 billion damage at the end of your 5 runs, of your 5 battles, I don't think that she might help you. If you have the first exclusive, after casting the ultimate, she's gonna get an extra turn, she's gonna cleanse all debuffs from self, and she is gonna be immune to poison. So being immune to poison is good only for PvP when you have a Nita in front. Exclusive level 2, already talked about that a bit sooner in the video. She's gonna target all enemies with the basic attack, deal extra burn damage for every layer of Undying Flame on the target, and every time she's gonna cast a skill, she's gonna pursue a random enemy using the basic attack. And if you have the exclusive 3, she's gonna start dealing insane damage, in my opinion, on the first active skill. First, by casting the skill, you are gonna inflict 3 layers directly of Undying Flame on every enemy, and then the damage are gonna be considered as detonation damage. And you are gonna have more damage as well, depending on the layers of Undying Flame you have on the target. So, with the exclusive 3, way more damage on the first active skill, in fact. So let me know what do you think about the hero in the comment below. I think this is gonna be another toy to power up your damage in a burn team. I don't think she is gonna be that great in PvP, to be honest. In PvE, she might enhance the damage of your burn team versus the Weathering Coast. She might get strong in the Broken Land to build another team to push the content faster at the beginning. And maybe she might help a bit more in the Dwarven Ruins, but it's gonna depend on the heroes you are gonna have. And the Faction Abyss, she might be really strong to kill the waves and the boss faster. So that was all for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. We are gonna wait until this Friday. I think I'm gonna pull on the banner to try to obtain her or Bofani or Narc, because I'm curious to try them. So we are gonna see that this Friday. Have a nice day, guys. See you in the next video. Bye bye.